Play with your friend. It's me, RoyGee. I wanted to announce a few things before we start that have changed on this channel since the last time. First of all, I realized that the comments were off, so I will fix that for this video. So hopefully you can comment if you so choose. If you still can't, my deepest condolences. Also, starting today, these videos will no longer be posted on YouTube under content made specifically for kids. Cue the cheers. Because it's not. Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I welcome everyone to this channel, any age. If you love Minecraft and want to build awesome things, then you're in the right place and keep watching. Thank you so much for being here. But as someone who's a big kid now myself, I want to make content that is entertaining for big kids. Something that I would want to watch. Something that's a little more mature. Because I'll be honest with you, this ain't gonna be fucking blue. That's not the show we're putting on here. Sorry. Full steam ahead. So with that being said, comments are now on. You can watch the video multiplayer, the child lock has been removed, everything is going to be okay. But if you are truly interested in child-friendly content for your baby, just bring him here. I promise we will have a great time. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So hello and welcome. Today's episode is full of building and adventure, and hopefully a more complete view of what we've been working on here recently. Like what's behind me, behind this wall, which I'll show to you very shortly. But there's going to be pathways, fields, a tent, a gazebo, and more axolotls than anyone would know what to do with. So buckle up and sit back, like the video, and let's go. In these past episodes, I've begun transforming these barren forests outside my base into areas showing the first signs of life. And I am not done. I plan to give these pathways plenty of details to make the walk between areas both pleasant and cozy. I also want to add interesting areas alongside these pathways that give us a reason to walk there. Connecting these places by paths not only encourages me to be on foot more, but also helps to visualize these connected areas both from above, in the air, and on maps. More on these maps later. Since last episode, I've taken some time to focus on building without much recording. I want to make the areas in my world connect. The first step is to make them completely navigable. Then, we add details. Alright. So we've got a couple bridges in now, as you can see. And we're a little bit out of sync here with the times, but these bridges are done, and this pathway now connects all the way. Cut this. And this pathway now connects all the way from the base to spawn. The beginning of the road is done. I declare this pathway navigable. Time to add the details. So the journey to spawn isn't very far, but it is out of render distance from my main base. So I wanted to create little spots to stop along the road to catch a good view or to rest your weary traveler's feet. The first one of these spots is the camp and tent, which, spoilers, is already done. Sorry, but the one thing we do need to add before we can take a walkthrough is a flag. Obviously, I wouldn't be using scaffolding as the pole, but I'm pleasantly surprised by how much detail is offered by the small version, especially if, you know, we would use different colors. This block. It'd probably look very nice. But then this one just looks so big. I had recorded, I'll be completely honest with you. I had started this clip recording saying I was going to take the big one because it would look good, but it's just too big. It's just too big for the space, for where it's going to go. It's just too big. We're gonna do the small one. We're gonna make it work. Those are the sheep that I visited that I was supposed to mention at the beginning of the clip. That I got the wool from over here on the back side of the base, but I had literally taken down the small one and was just gonna go with the big one. But now that I'm looking at it, man, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Let's take them down and go. Well, that clip was about a minute too long, but let's put the flag up. Yeah, we can do a little bit better. Oh, so much better. Let's take that. Oops, didn't mean to use that second rocket, but let's look at that flag now. Settle down here on this swamp tree. Well, I know that's a little far away, but that looks so much better. Let's cut to a quicker, closer spot. Well, doesn't that just look excellent? That flag does look real nice now. I'm very happy with that. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted. Doesn't that just look nice? That looks so nice. Excuse me, Mr. Pole. Even from the back. Very nice. Alright, now we gotta connect this area a little bit. Alright. There we are. There's our flagpole. Sunken into the ground a little bit. Surrounding the path surrounding it just a hair. Tucking back around. We'll clean all this edge up, obviously. Oof, what an ugly side there. But there, that leaves this done. And now for the tour. Alright, so here we are walking down our nice new paths, and we can see our camp and tent site coming up on the right side. On the left you can see our gazebo, but we'll get to that later. We can appreciate the new light poles that I have installed and the retaining wall made out of cobblestone, tuff, and some deep slate on the bottom. I'm a big fan of that. And as we come up to this campsite here, you can see a couple of things. First off, there's a nice fire in the center with plenty of seating for people. We have a wood shed behind that to keep that fire burning all night long. Another thing that I added that I really enjoy are a couple of carts. You can see one of them, and a wheelbarrow. I think they really bring some life in. In addition to the life, we have a small wheat field in the back that is fed by a spring, and if you swim under there, you might be surprised what you find, but that's for another time. The tent is a design from ItsMarloe on YouTube, a very easy build and a great looking tent. I built it just off of a picture on the internet, but if you want to see how it's built, I linked his tutorial in the description, and you should go over there anyway to leave that video a like, because it's well deserved. But anyway, going through the tent, I have a couple of things in there. In the back, you see the weight field, and I've just kind of closed off the area in the back. You know, have me catch up with the leg and everything, coming back to the flagpole, which I adjusted. I'm pretty happy with that, but as we come through, and, you know, thank you for working with me with the leg, but
I am very happy with how this area looks, and once we get the quarry installed next to it, that big hole that I have dug out, I think this area will really start to come together, and I'm looking forward to what we have in store. Now, let's check out the gazebo. The gazebo sits on the corner of its hill, overlooking the marshes beneath it, and viewing the hills and mountains towards spawn. This build is inspired from a post by, let's get it. Here it is. Riverside Gazebo, Riverside BuildingMC on planetminecraft.com. Linked in the comments again. However, I used a much darker color palette of stone, tough, and mossy stone, along with some cobble. The way that the lighter tones go up to the deep slate on top with the dark oak trim is very satisfying. I wanted this gazebo to be a little off the path, but still important enough to be relatively accessible. Part of improving this area that still has to come is putting plants, more custom trees, bushes, lamps, more fields, and everything else to help make this area a great vantage point for what I ultimately have planned towards spawn. Part of doing this, I cleared back the water edge on the other side of the gazebo to give some more room and make the back more defined on the other side. Alright, so we are just finishing up this bank edge here. Made a couple of improvements, adding the last few bits of sand in. But as we take flight here, there's a couple more things we need to add to the gazebo before we can call this area done, obviously. And first of those, like I said before, I want to plant a garden and make some custom trees and bushes to fill this area out, like I talked about before. But to do that, unfortunately, as we take a land here, and we appreciate that bank edge. Look at that nice bank edge. Oh, yes. Mwah. Beautiful. Just what we wanted. But as I said, what we need to do is get some new Minecraft blocks that I've been putting off getting on this account for a very, very long time to be able to make our nice big fields. These are rooted dirt and moss. Also, I would love the roots that come off of the rooted dirt block, so I could make my own rooted dirt in the future. That would be great. But we need to go and get that stuff, so I have some exploring to do. And I figured, unfortunately, we're gonna have to end it tonight, right here. It's late for me, and although I know that we need to go mine and get those new blocks, and I have those clips ready, actually, but I just am to the point where I am done editing for tonight, and it makes sense to put them in the next video. So we'll just have to wait for those, and I thank you for your patience waiting for this video to come out. I know this took several weeks, obviously, and a lot of this footage, unfortunately, has been recorded over the past month, and I'm finally getting a chance to compile it all now. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found something fun, entertaining, useful, and please leave a like, comment now that they're turned on, and subscribe, as it will help me out a lot and definitely encourage me to make that next video and get that out that much sooner, because editing is hard, man. I love playing Minecraft. I'll play Minecraft all day. This is fun stuff. But editing the videos is a whole nother beast. Entirely. So, mad respect to all our Minecraft YouTubers out there, all those content creators that make all this stuff, because it doesn't happen overnight. You can't just sit and play and then click upload. It really does take some time. So I appreciate you watching. Please leave a like and subscribe and a comment now that they're turned on if you feel so inclined. Thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next video.